Hey guys, thanks for joining me here today at Adventuring Today. Appreciate you being here. Today we're going to talk about what kind of tools and equipment do you have in your underseat storage, but what gave me the idea to make this video was a conversation I had with one of my favorite, well actually it's my very favorite RV families out there, the great people from Keep Your Daydream. If you do not follow this family, check them out. They are on an amazing adventure this summer to Alaska, and I've never met them before. I've just chatted with Mark and Trisha a couple times via email, and they are great people. Someday I'm going to meet them, and so Mark and Trisha, if you're listening, someday we will meet up. But if you guys were neighbors over here of mine, Mark and Trisha, which you're not, but if you were, we would be great friends, I promise you, because we have so much in common. You know, my wife loves to cook. Trisha, you love to cook. Mark, you love RVs and the RV lifestyle. In fact, your Super Duty is, I know you know this, is nearly exactly the same as mine. Our wheels might be a little bit different, and you know, I've got the front bench seat, but everything else, from what I can tell, is exactly the same. We both have bunkhouse travel trailers. So anyway, but Mark and I were back to the topic at hand here. Mark and I were chatting by email, and we're discussing, had a little brief discussion around what kind of things we store in our underseat storage. And so I thought I would take the plunge here and show you what I carry around under my seat. So anyway, if anybody sees some things I'm missing, you know, I'd love to hear what it is, and because I know I'm missing some stuff. I don't have everything figured out here, but if you don't have one of these, let me pull my hitch out of the way. Let me pull this bag out of the way, and I'll show you what's in here in just a couple of seconds. But my number one item that I carry back here that I use all the time is this Viair pump. It is absolutely fantastic. I've got the 400p. This one actually, the way you get power to it is through your battery. So you can use your battery on your vehicle, your tow vehicle, or your battery on your RV, and it does a great job of pressuring up tires, and it has just tons of different accessories that come along with it. Part of that are these hoses that I haven't had to use this one yet, but they connect together, and it's just a really great unit. I know they're a little bit pricey, but I promise you they will pay for itself in the long run, because if you buy one of those cheaper brands out there, it's going to break. These motors, they get hot, and something is going to break inside there, and you're going to be coming back to one of these Viairs eventually. I guarantee you will. So just go straight to the Viair and save yourself a bunch of trouble. I carry a hammer with me. There's all kinds of reasons why I've needed to use this, and I know it's not a huge hammer, but it's not a small one. It's a good medium-sized hammer, and I use this all the time. I carry around a torque wrench with me. You know, the truck has a wrench from the factory, but I don't know what the torque setting is on it if I had to change a tire, and this one has just been fantastic. So got this off of Amazon. What else do you carry in here, Dan? Well, I carry my camera for my trailer. So this is this is for my camera that is on the back of my travel trailer, and I just kind of store that right over here in a nice safe spot, and keeps it protected. I've got my connector for my hitch so that things are safe. You know, I've got the bolt version, and it's locking, and it works great. This will program itself to your key on whatever vehicle that you have, so it automatically makes life a lot easier, because you know you're going to have your key with you at all times with your truck, and it's very easy to lock and unlock that. I got my sleeve here, the Super Duties. You get this extra sleeve that actually connects to the receiver part of the hitch and so forth, and so I carry that back here with me also. What's inside this DeWalt kit? Oh my gosh, all kinds of stuff in here. Here's my pressure gauge for my Viair air pump. I always carry one or two of these microfiber towels with me, along with some spray sealant. Because you never know when a bird's going to take a poop on your hood, or you want to touch up something on the vehicle. I've got an extra Ziploc bag here, just in case. On these Super Duties, I do carry around a couple spare of the water separator filter drain valves. These have a tendency to break. These little tiny pegs right here may snap off, and you can buy these for like $5 at the parts department at your Ford dealership. And I've got a whole video on my YouTube channel talking about how to drain your water separator, the importance of it, and so forth. But pick up an extra one of these. I've actually got a couple of them here in the truck. I've got a knife. This is a super sharp knife, and you know, you're just good to have on hand just in case. Here's my tire pressure gauge that I have. It's a digital readout, and then I've got, you know, flashlight. I've got some string in here. I've got some bungee cords and so forth. Here's a you know, an extension for my ratchet. I've got some bags in here for our dog. If that dog takes a poop somewhere where it shouldn't, then I've got those. I'm prepared for that. You know, a couple screwdrivers and so forth, and you know, just a variety of things over here. On the other side of the truck, I've got a few other things that I wanted to share with you here real quick. We've got a Infinity first aid kit. Kind of funny, right? How old could this thing be? It's probably 10 years old, but it's good to have this on hand. You just never know. Inside this bag are some ratchets. So, you know, every good truck owner needs to have a good set of heavy-duty ratchets. These are really great. They work real easy. And I got these at Costco. These are the Goodyear brand. They've been fantastic for me. I've got a blanket in here, so you just never know. Middle of winter, end up on the side of the road, or you need, maybe it's raining out, need to get underneath the truck and you don't want to get all wet, you can put this down. And I've got a little decorative trailer hitch. I don't use this very often, but I've got it in here anyway. And then here's my tire pressure monitoring system for my travel trailer. So there's some extra parts in here and so forth for that. So anyway, that's pretty much it. That's what I got underneath my rear seat. What do you have underneath your rear seat? So if you have any ideas or things that you think I should add, things I should take out, things I should do differently, I'm looking for tips, tricks. You know, you all know more about this than I do probably, so please let me know how I could do this better. I appreciate it. And Mark and Tricia, if you guys are out there and you see something I think I should upgrade or change, let me know. Love to hear from you. Anyway, hope you guys are doing great. Thanks for listening in today, and be sure to click that bell, like my channel, and share with your friends. Thanks again for being here. Take care. Bye.